the most versatile pieces in this LSU defense.
3rd down and 4. Here's Houston. Good protection for him now. Slips and falls forward. Again, shy of midfield. Arden Key was there on the pressure.
That's a great job of containment by Davon Gadchild. Watch him. He's coming on the outside, number 57. See him right here. He's going to hold him to the outside. Doesn't let him get outside. Know your personnel. And that's one thing Dave Aranda obviously knows Bart Houston, what he can and can't do.
Fresh set of downs for the Badgers. Hand to Clement. And he'll break through. McNally digging it. On 1st down. Here's Clement trying to buy them some breathing room. Gets out to the 5-yard line. Ogunbowale.
Yeah,
Gain of 1 or 2 and Beckwith.
The impact players. Arden Key, long, lengthy pass rusher off the edge for the LSU Tigers.
Jacksonville State's going to run up tempo as much as they can tonight. 2nd down and 2. Handoff, Thomas. There's Thomas. Runs into trouble. And knocked down. Arden Key is there. Donnie Alexander helped clean up on the play. Arden Key. He is going to have a big year for LSU.
Yeah, you know, his goal this year, 20 sacks. But I love his frame. He's 6'6", he's 240. He's long. Had his hand in the ground last year in the 4-3. Now he's going to stand up now. 2 sacks in the opener against Wisconsin. This guy's got huge potential. Rushing the passer off the edge. Fluid hips. Could be good down coverage as well. Put some pressure. Get a rush.
Jenkins sets to throw. Whips it down the field, incomplete. Intended for Sanders.
Take a look here at Arden Key. Up and underneath here on the tackle. You see the move, the power, the speed. Forces the quick throw from Eli Jenkins.
Dave Aranda, one of the most top.
And a guy that Dave Aranda is going to lean on this entire season to run this Tiger defense.
Jenkins. He's going to be hit from behind by Arden Key. There's his first sack tonight. 2nd team sack. The freshman All-American last year is a goal of 20. He's got 3 on the year.
You're going to see him right here bend this edge. Arden Key, all 6'6", 240 of him. He's long. Just a little dip and rip right there. No chance for Eli Jenkins. This guy's got NFL material written all over him as he takes down the Jacksonville State quarterback for his 3rd sack of the season. Passionate guy.
One through the air and a touchdown pass. Jenkins, the keeper, he'll get 3. Jenkins gets away. He is so elusive. Takes it toward the 1st down marker, but he's going to be about a half-yard short.
You see Arden Key off the edge with the rip.
When he did, because it was not going well after 2 series with Harris. Clemens for 3.
Run has to be on your mind if you're LSU. There it is, and they were waiting on it. Arden Key, who may be their best pass rusher and isn't bad at making stops near the line of scrimmage either, was right there. Key is a guy that's hard to miss. 6'8"? I mean, he is as tall as he wants to be, with great balance and terrific read there, because that was a pretty good fake by Holloway. You could see the half pause by Key before going to the quarterback, but a guy that long with arms that long, he's going to wrap you up pretty quick. Excellent. After a safety. There's the tight end, Thomas. They get 5 guys out there to tackle. Kendall Beckwith led the charge. You know, we were talking to Dave Aranda, the first-year defensive coordinator, a terrific coach. I thought it was the best off-season hire. Continues to show what he's got. This may be one of the better teams Les has. In this league, at this level of competition, you lose a couple of games, I don't care who you are, somebody's going to say you're on the hot seat. Yeah. Well, the frustration here, and even the athletic director said we need to make some changes offensively, get a little more modern, use some more spread elements, which Cam Cameron has been doing. But the truth comes down to it. You have to have a guy who can run the offense.
Fall short. They need to reach the 39 for a first down, and that pass tipped and incomplete. Fitzgerald got his helmet knocked off.
Well, and here would be the problem if you were deciding you wanted to go for it on fourth down because it wasn't knocked off by penalty. Fitzgerald would not be able to play the snap.
SEC, this is Ashton Shumpert, the big back, listed at 218, but they say he's closer to 230. Gives it to Shumpert, cuts it up inside.
Ooh, that
he was
a
on
nice
top
cut.
of a tackler and spun forward for enough for a first down.
Yes, he was. That was nice. Shumpert looked like he was going to be tackled, if not for a loss, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and they're not going to convert this one as Fitzgerald is buried, and that may even take him out of field goal range.
In the game, just not sure why you'd want this guy just standing there in the pocket against this defensive line. They've been able to chip away with the run, and then all of a sudden they became
to the right side. Fitzgerald again tripped up. Flag is down as well. And it was number 49, Arden Key, who got a piece of the quarterback's ankle as he tried to sprint to the outside. Williams way over the head of Gray. It will be fourth down, and guess who caught it?
a terrific clean hit. Key did a wonderful job of keeping his head out of the hit, though. That's good to see a guy go in.
This is it for the Bulldogs. They need 8 to keep the drive alive.
And here is Fred Ross. That's the guy they've been targeting whenever they've needed a big play.
And Williams sacked and lost the ball. Arden Key came around the corner flying for the quarterback and got there. Two big plays in a row to seal it.
And guess who was open just beyond the stick? It changes a lot of things in your secondary, but they were rolling Williams right over to the side. And there was a defensive line stunt, and Arden Key has incredible closing speed, jars the ball loose, and Williams was, I mean, milliseconds from releasing this throw to Ross before a game-sealing sack by Key.
LSU will put this in the "we just escaped" column.
There was enough momentum for Mississippi State to come back, but I think hang that one on the coaches a little bit. Look at what you're calling and say, hey, could we have managed the game better? And the answer is I think they could have.
Well, you're right. They got away from it at a time.
He says this is as close a group as he's had since he's been here. Backside pressure, and Sean White engulfed, swallowed back at the 29-yard line. Arden Key, who leads the conference in sacks, racks up another one. Rob.
Yeah, came in with 5. This is number 6. You have got to get a couple guys on him. He is just too fast. You know he's got a quick first step. And you have to pay attention to him or he will disrupt your offense. That's the first negative play for the Auburn offense.
Pruitt sets in the backfield, takes the handoff. A little bit of sleight of hand, but no gain on the play. Duke Riley there.
One shutdown guys. Auburn picking on the other side.
See if they can take good advantage of that. As Johnson picks up a 12th play of the Auburn drive here. They are milking Petway. Just underway here in the second quarter. That's Arden Key, who leads the SEC in sacks amongst leaders nationally as well.
Who's the guy that can give you the play? Is he a receiver?
Hastings in motion. White under heat and sack back to the 13. And the sack changes things a little bit. The big play by Godchaux.
You must know where 49 is. If you don't block him, he will run you down. If he's on the side and you put no one there to block him, or you have a back, he will beat the back.
Boy, Arden Key makes my all hotel lobby team. 6'6", 240, sculpted. One of the rare explosive plays offensively. Petway keeps it again, and we talked about how They've had very few runs over 12 yards or passes over 16, a.k.a. explosive play.
Well, remember, they've had drives blown up by Arden Key, number 49. So if you're throwing down here, pass protection is paramount. You have to make sure you know where he is, and you do not put a running back on him.
In this game, one more look. Arden Key is said with targeting, I believe. A late hit on Sean White. Well, by definition, Rod,
well,
you're the attorney.
There's contact above the shoulders, which is what brings it in. But you start looking for indicators. Did he crouch? Did he launch? I didn't see a crouch or a launch. I saw him run through. This will be reviewed upstairs. Now, I would say that was a personal foul. I wouldn't call it targeting.
Davis in motion to the top of your screen. White blitzed. He got it away in time. Here's Johnson. Lunging, but coming up 3 yards short of that first down marker. So it's 4th down coming up again.
There's your pass rusher again. And they were inviting him in that time because they wanted to run the screen underneath him. Not enough of a big play.
Down 3rd and 10 here. Johnson in the backfield. White to pass. Swarmed. Fumbled it. Loose ball. And LSU recovers. Knocked out by Arden Key. Who else?
You have to know where 49 is. And one guy is not enough. This is just bad scheming. You have to know where he is. He's to the left. There he is. You can't block him with one guy. He's too fast. He's way too quick. You have to give help.
Arden Key is a matchup nightmare, right, Rod?
Look, you've seen this all week. You know this. It's in your game plan.
Welcome back, everyone, and let me take a look at tonight's Good Hands Play, brought to you by Allstate.
Well, it's really been Arden Key. I mean, very unusual to find a defensive player who makes this, but, man, has he been all over the place. And that play right there, stripping Sean White, was a huge play for the LSU team in this ball game, and Arden Key has been a handful for Auburn all night. He's our Good Hands player of the night.
Not that long ago, Arden Key said, my goal is going to be 20 sacks this season, and people kind of looked at him funny, and I tell you what, he's got 1.5 today, and he's on a really good pace, Rod.
He's at 6.5 sacks for the season. Got a long way to go, and I'll tell you, if teams don't target him and get 2 guys on him, he's going to get close to 20.
You get Arden Key, and he leads the FBS. Number 49, great edge rusher. Tried to come in from behind. They ran away from him. Speaking of toughness, Adams and that defense are ready against Ish Witter.
Get ready for another tough one.
Locke is surrounded and sacked.
Playing outstandingly well. Just watch this. I mean, where do you go here? If you're Drew Lock, you get a fake. You got 2 guys over there blocking Arden Key, can't get it done. You've got Godshaw diving at you.
You know, you mentioned Dave Aranda, and I think it bears repeating that even though LSU lost to Auburn last week, they didn't give up a touchdown in that game. First down, Ish Witter, and this has the makings of perhaps
to that side.
Ish Witter caught from behind by Arden Key. Crockett, the running back. And the hole very late to develop for the running back, and now it's 4th down. Made it 1st down and 10. And keeping the ball is Xander. Is a little